Greetings everybody, this is Stormy with the capital Z. Welcome to another Warcraft 3 audio commentary. This time around we shall be going over a game featuring Focus, who is spawning as the Red Orc at the 10 o'clock. He will be going up against TH000, also known as 2, also known as Samdam by a few people, who is spawning as the Blue Human on the 2 o'clock position of this map, Twisted Meadows. Map is going to be Twisted Meadows, and it's going to be interesting to see an Orc versus Human on this one, as we have a side spawn. Most of the game will be taking place on the upper side of this map, as both of the players have spawned on the upper location. The lower location will most probably be used for distance creeping, perhaps setting up a distance mine. We have the human player go for a power build, which is something that I kind of did not cover up when he was doing it. He power built his altar, and he's most probably gonna be power building his barracks as well. Not yet, I guess. And while the orc player is going for a pretty standard build, you can see the human player is already halfway done creating his hero because of the power build. He's most probably going to be going for this camp and getting his hero to level 2 before the Blade Master reaches it. No, none of the players have sent out any scout workers yet. We see the power build come up now. And yeah, I was covering the bottom. I was talking about the bottom location of this map. I mean, half of this map is most probably not going to be covered on this map, because most of the battle will be taking place on the upper side up till the point of the tavern. In such times, it is good to have an expansion, especially when you are a human player. You can put up a sneaky expansion on this location right here, as we have the human player go for this creeping with the massive number of militiamen over there. Needs to be really careful. Although this creeping is very necessary, it is a little tricky to creep out this camp only and only using the workers. And as we can see, even at a very pro level, a player who is playing at a very pro level just lost his worker over there. Sometimes it's okay to just lose that initial worker. You can just lose it and be done with it. And okay, seems to me like the orc player was going for the same camp. He went after the rock golem. I mean, yeah, that's a rock golem. He went to the rock golem, got himself a zombie mask. Not the best of items, but he's most probably gonna be keeping it for some time. Human player got a belt of giant, +6 strength, and having a look at the resources, seems like we won't be seeing any player teching up anytime. Okay, I have to say I was wrong. The orc player did tech up. The human player's teching will be slightly delayed because we don't see a lot of lumber over there. Most of the peasants were pulled in to do that early initial creeping, and human player is going to be picking up this camp and most probably going to be covering this green camp and getting his hero to level 2, while he sent his scout footmen around to look at the map. Orc player using those healing salves sold off the TP and got himself a nice little cloth of attack +6. And what's he doing? He's gonna pull in the creeps. He's gonna pull in the creeps, go into the mercenary camp area, getting himself that nice little shadow troll priest, most probably. Yep, there it is. And is he gonna attack the creeps? Yes, he's definitely gonna be attacking the creeps. The grunt did get to some lower hit points over there during that battle, and right now the human player reaching level 3, getting himself the boost of speed and circlet of nobility. He also got a rings of protection +6, and oh my, Blade Master down to really low hit points. He definitely does not want to engage the human player at this point. Human player picking the absolutely right target that he needs to go for. He needs to go for that shadow troll priest. It will be picked up rather easily when you attack it, when you focus it down this way. What I mean to say is, and he did manage to kill it. Spawning that elemental, the level 2 elemental at this initial point of the game is so crucial. Orc player is also nearing level 3 though, despite of the human player's attempt to go for that early altar with the power build. The orc player is still very near him. I mean, he's not too way behind. He's very near to level 3, despite of that power build by the human player. As you can see now, orc player tactfully defending his base and driving the human player outside. Although the human player is not gonna give up, it seems like. 2 is rolling right now. Although he did manage to lose one footman, getting that Blade Master to level 3. Now we have that level 2 wind walking coming in. That extra speed is going to be helping that orc player to take out those, pick up those footmen one by one. Footmen are rather easier to kill. We have the stronghold ready, but the keep is still delayed. We still have the vault to come up for the human player. Human player is going to be staying outside the orc player's base. It seems like he's not going to be backing out. He's just going to keep some pressure up as the orc player wants to tech up and get his stuff to the tier 2 buildings. He's going to go after that burrow. Burrow now going to be massively repaired by the peons over there, and at times it's good to do this, but you're also losing so much resources while doing so. Yes, you definitely don't want to be food blocked, so yeah, you can think about it. You can think about what you really need, whether you want to store the resources or you want to not be food blocked. And orc player chasing that Archmage. Archmage is probably going to be taken out, and oh my, so much mana being drained by the Archmage over there with that want of mana stealing. And the Footman Elemental, the attack on the burrow only did manage to delay the orc player a bit. It won't be managing to food block the orc player. Human player wisely picking up the potion of healing when he came back to the base, because the orc player did wind walk right into his base right after the human player TP'd. Human player losing everything that he had at the orc player's base. And okay, nice, we're getting a Beastmaster coming in with a Quill Beast, and orc player coming in with that Shadow Hunter. Both of the second heroes will be at level 1. Orc player gonna try and take out this Arcane Vault. Would have been good for 2 if he had put in a Arcane Tower somewhere over there. That would have been draining off some mana off of that Blade Master. There comes the Beastmaster. Those Quill Beasts are going to be so instrumental in sniping down. These are the moments that you need your Quill Beast for. They are so good at sniping down units, and that Hexed Footman is gonna die. Definitely gonna die. And I think 2 denied the experience. He used his Quill Beast to kill his own Footman so that he could deny the experience. That's some super play over there. And it seems like he's going to take himself a nice little Zeppelin. He's going to be going in with a Zeppelin. We're going to be seeing some Zeppelin micro come in by the human player. As we see those Quill Beasts rushing into the orc player's base, they are rather faster than the normal units. Beastmaster under attack by the orc player is backing out a bit, but where is that Zeppelin? Okay, the Zeppelin is at home. The Zeppelin is at home, and the orc player sees it. Although Zeppelin is something that can be picked up rather easily, it isn't seen in all of the games. So yeah, you might want to just keep it as a surprise at times. Which at this point 2 has revealed. 2 is going for a tower push, a early. Well, not rather early, a timed tower push, we could say, and is going right after that Spirit Log. Spirit Log was built outside the orc player's base, and now focusing his attention towards the grunts. The grunts are under the effect of Spirit Link, and that's going to be dividing up the damage a bit. He's also Spirit Linking those peons, and that's going to be helping the orc player soak up some damage with the peons as well. There goes a nice little healing wave. Some peasants are dying. I don't think we have any ivory towers. It would have been good if the human player picked up some ivory towers when he was at his base. And we have some human units dying over there, although he is looking pretty strong right now still. With the Quill Beast, the Water Elemental, he is dealing so much damage, and orc player definitely needs Disenchant at this point. Disenchant, he just researched Disenchant, and we're going to be seeing some Disenchant coming right over those elementals. I think we just saw one of them come, or I'm not sure what that's will. I'm not sure, the game kind of bugged out over there, and we just, oh, that poor little Spirit Walker died over there. Kodo Beast coming in. Kodo Beast is going to be useful to eat up some units, soak up some damage. Seems like the orc player is ruling this particular battle. Human player will have to back out as none of his towers are coming up, and this tower push is failing. Human player now wanting to back out. It would be a good time to pull those all of the units into that Zeppelin, but no, seems like human player is gonna be fighting a little more. He's gonna be fighting a little more. He's gonna be playing some mind games, using that Quill Beast to attack from the backside, and then now coming in from the front once again. And we're having a little tactful battle over here. Beastmaster down to so low hit points, and oh my, 2 doesn't have any items. 2 doesn't have any items to go back to the base, like potion of invulnerability or anything to save the heroes. He needs to be really careful. Beastmaster can be taken out any moment now with that Windwalk. Windwalking Blademaster is so dangerous. He's coming in. He's going after the sorcerers. He's going after sorcerers. Sorcerers just managed to slow it before it went in, and now would be a good time to use that Zeppelin. Yes, absolutely. Now would be a really good time to use the Zeppelin, and slow coming into play, Windwalk coming into play, and Orc player will be rather safe when he's on the upper side of that ledge. He will be having the advantage definitely, and human player sneaking in a Quill Beast rather to attack the peons. He did manage to kill one of them. I did hear one of them die, and the other one down to like really low hit points. It can be killed with one hit by the other units. Human player backing out. And okay, he's gonna rebuild himself that arcane vault. Okay, this was the case. I was surprised to see that a player like 2 would forget the ivory towers, but this is why he didn't pick up the ivory towers. The arcane vault was destroyed early on in the game by the Blademaster, so human player didn't have the arcane vault to build that. So human player, it seems like he's going to be relying on a army of casters, complete casters, along with the heroes and the summoned units. It would be good to pick up some military units, though. I would really recommend military units. Oh my, human player going to be using some invisibility tactics. He has adapt training with the sorcerers, nothing with the priests yet. And oh, he needs to be careful. He needs to be really careful. Those spellcasters are so weak, but they can be so effective and deadly at times. Orc player now pulling in a nice little speed of scroll, and I mean scroll of speed, and using. Oh my, this is great. This disenchant. This is great again. Oh, this is super. I like it. I really like how they did it. I really like how they executed it, and 2 left the game, which gave the game to focus. It was a pretty nice and decent game. So what exactly happened over there, I'm just gonna go over these things a bit, and you guys can just read it. I know some of you guys like to see this. So yeah, what happened at the very last end was in that particular battle that first the Orc player used Ensnare on the Archmage and then surrounded it completely, was trying to focus it down, and they were under the influence of speed of scroll, so they were faster. They were able to come in and do a lot of damage. The human player used invisibility spell of the sorcerers on the Archmage to have it escape, but the Archmage was still under the surround. Archmage was still in that surrounded area, and the Orc player used disenchant in that particular area, which disenchanted the invisibility spell, and then the Orc player attacked the Archmage again. We had the same process repeat, ensnare, invisibility, disenchant. We had it repeat once, and then ultimately the Archmage died. This is everything, I guess, concluded because the human player did not have the necessary items. He didn't have any frontal military units, but he didn't have any necessary items either, which I was talking about earlier. Potion of invulnerability and TP is so necessary at times in such games. And that early attack by the Blademaster, the solo Blademaster went into the human player early on in the game and destroyed the tower. That is exactly what played in and helped the Orc player win this battle. Well, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Share this with your friends who are still playing this game. Share this on your Discord groups, your Facebook, your stuff and all that. I've made a Discord group, and I'm going to be linking the invite to it in the description below. We're making a Melee Gaming Nation, and you guys are most welcome to join in. I'm also sort of doing some training classes and stuff with a few people. You guys are most welcome to join in. We're doing this on Battleland right now, but I'm very much open to be going anywhere, like Game Ranger and stuff like that. And yeah, that's it. That's all. Z out. Bye bye.